Hello there, it's Mylins. I just received this box from Amazon. It's made by Art Alternatives. It's a great supply box with a top tray and lots of compartments with removable inserts. It's plain and unstained, but that's okay. I have leftover materials from a previous project. In this video, I'm going to stain this box to make it look a little nicer. Now, in order to stain this box properly, we'll need to remove the hardware. There are some screws on the top handle, the front latches, as well as the back hinges. The screws on the top handle are a bit larger. The screws in the front and the back are the same size, but they are smaller. Let's start with removing the screws on the top handle using the larger screw. Make sure your screwdriver is the appropriate size to remove the screws. You don't want to damage the hardware. All right, set your hardware aside for safekeeping. Don't lose them. Next, I'm going to unscrew the front latches using the smaller screwdriver. Now, for the back hinges. Now, I'll need to take these apart as well. Now that this box has been fully taken apart into its smaller pieces, we can start sanding. I'll start with a small piece and sand. I did a little more sanding on this box and I'm satisfied of its smoothness. I'll be using a damp cloth wet with a little bit of mild soap to wipe off the excess dust. I'll be doing the same thing with the other pieces. I've sanded all the rest of the pieces and I'm very satisfied with how smooth the wood is. I wiped it down with a damp cloth and it's very good. It's now ready for the wood conditioner. You want to apply this before the stain. Here, I'm wiping off the excess pre-stain wood conditioner. I finished applying the wood conditioner to all the pieces and wiped off the excess using a dry paper cloth. Now it's time to add the actual stain. I have here a gel stain in antique walnut. I will use a dry cloth to apply the gel stain. I haven't used this stain in a while. This gel is very viscous and needs to be stirred properly before use. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to start staining the small pieces. I'd like to be more artistic in staining this box, so I have placed painter tape in areas where I don't want the stain. So these areas will just have the wood conditioner and the sealer. I would like to keep the bottom unstained, so I am going to apply paper and use painter's tape to keep it from getting stained. Alright, I've marked off the areas with painter's tape and paper on the areas that I don't want to have stain. I've applied the antique walnut gel stain to all the pieces. Now it's time to move on to the next step. I will now apply the polyurethane clear satin to the pieces using a new 2-inch foam brush. I'm going to set these pieces aside and lay them out separately. I will do the same for the rest of these pieces and apply the polyurethane clear satin and wipe off the excess using a paper towel. I will lay them out flat to dry. So, I'm done staining this box and place the hardware back on. The surfaces are a little sticky because the polyurethane coating takes about 3 to 4 hours to dry. So, in a couple of hours, I'm going to sand the surfaces again to make the wood smooth. Now, I didn't realize this box had a coating, a clear coating that I did not know was there. However, if there is a coating on the box that you are staining, you can go ahead and strip it so that the bare wood can be stained. Now, the exterior isn't quite different from where it was from before, but the inside is quite different. Let me show you. Ooh, it looks so nice. The antique walnut stain is beautiful. The pieces are well stained with the antique walnut. Unlike the exterior, the interior is quite different. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and come back again. Ciao for now.